Hey there, Casey Ship here with one of my little boys.
Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and do everything they've ever wanted.
Grady wanted to be with me while I was working, and we've been talking a lot today about mom stress. And a lot of moms think that they can't take care of themselves because of you guys. How crazy is that?
Crazy.
So, Grady is a very emotionally intelligent kid. You know, we've been teaching him about emotions for a long time. Grady, what would you say to moms that are really stressed out and they feel like they're like, I don't have time to work out and I don't have time to do this and my kids are stressing me out and I just don't have time to sit there and do all this stuff? Like, what would you tell them?
Does your dad go to work?
Most of them, yeah. Most of the kids are in school or daycare and the moms work and the dads work.
Okay, so you could go work out while they're at the daycare or school.
Who's going to cook dinner?
So my mom eats these protein stuff all the time, and I like them too. And they're like have meat in them. They're cheese. They're sometimes broccoli. They're real healthy for you. So you could eat that.
Like prepared meals?
Yeah. And if you wanted to eat sugar someday, like you could have fun on Fridays and eat sugar, or on one day of the weekend and then wait a whole other day and work out every day, and then you could eat sugar on Friday. That's one day.
But what if they get stressed out and they're sad every day and they want to eat sugar every day because they're sad? What would you say to do?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Well, if you're sad, you probably had trauma when you were little.
What's trauma?
It happens a lot of times. So, like if my mom been mean to me and I growed up and then be mean to my kids and then my kids grow up and be mean to their kids and then their kids are going to grow up, be mean to their kids and then grow up and then be mean to their kids, that's trauma.
That's generational trauma. What about, like, what's some ways that mommies and daddies can be mean to kids? How about this? You know, we recognize this, Grady.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
Not getting any presents for Christmas or not taking them at Halloween.
Okay. Not getting them the presents they want? Okay, got it. It's all about present. How about this one, Grady? What about, like, when we get into a misunderstanding? Like, if you're trying to tell me something, but I don't want to listen to you because I think you're just a kid. Does that hurt your feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I get one saying to tell about the sugar thing. Now, my mom said that you can only eat it one day a week, and then you can eat it another day a week, and then you can just go back and forth on weekends and weekends on weekends and weekends. And, like, if your kid wants sugar every day, don't really feed them that way. Because, like, don't feed them that way. Just feed them like you do.
That's the problem. They don't. The moms aren't eating healthy either because the moms are stressed out. Grady, tell them, what are some ways that you see me take care of myself? How do I get my me time?
You go out on the beach in the morning, bath, yes.
What do I do?
When it's on weekends, we spend a lot of time together because she likes to be with Dad, and I like to go shopping with you. I definitely like that.
We like to spend quality time together, hanging out and shopping and looking at stuff.
So if you have a kid that likes your dad, you can spend, if your other kid likes you, well, you can spend time with your kid, like, on the weekends. Okay. And then you work out for 5 days, spend time with your kid on the weekends, and then if you could get a babysitter when you go to work, so that way you don't be stressed out.
So
because we have a babysitter named Lexi, and she watches us all the time.
So he's saying, so what I'm hearing, Grady, is they need some help with kids. They need some child care. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Child care. Now, does that make mommy and daddy bad because they're not watching you?
No.
You like being with a babysitter, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Grady, how do you know I'm upset when I don't sleep?
I know because if you don't sleep and then you have it all day, it's kind of rough.
How did you know, Grady, that I was sad because I didn't sleep? Did I tell you?
Or like, hey, Grady.
Like that. I remember Grady asked me this week, he goes, are you going to be angry at me all day? And I said, no, why you say that? He goes, because you're acting angry right now. And I said, oh, I haven't slept. Let me show you why. Trauma sets in where if I was sleepy, but I didn't tell him, and I just was like, bah, 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 he would think that I'm upset with him, I don't like him, and he's bad.
And I'd sit in on her.
That's where shame comes from. That's trauma. And so if we grow up and our parents are not taking care of themselves, she's overworked and stressed out, they see that. He noticed right away that I was tired. But if we didn't have communication, he wouldn't have asked me what was wrong. He would have taken it as he's bad. We cannot take care of them. And in our minds, it becomes a thing where if mommy and daddy's upset, if mommy and daddy's fighting, if mommy's not happy, if mommy's always stressed out and on edge and in a hurry, we get used to feeling in a hurry and chaos. We tell ourselves we hate ourselves because mommy and daddy, it's got to be our fault. That's trauma. So that's what we teach in Hot Moms is how to take care of yourself and how to undo a lot of the trauma that's happened.
Oh, I got a question for you guys. If your kid doesn't like school and he hates school, and he has a bully at school that bullies him, you can get homeschooled. That's what we did.
He's letting you know that if your kid doesn't like school, they can get homeschooled. But a lot of parents can't do that, Grady. And then a lot of parents will say, just tough it out. Just be tough. And just stick in there. Just stay in there.
Well, one time at school, I saw a kid that said, I'm not hungry to my teacher. And then he fell on the ground and acted like a turd. And he didn't really like school that much.
Yeah.
And his mom and dad
made him go.
And Skip, his mom and dad pushed him onto the school bus. Oh. That's when he has trauma.
Yeah, they forced him, and like when he was scared and they didn't talk to him, But we can't do all these things if we are running on empty. Okay? So if you're tired of running on empty, I've got a training for you. I want you to go watch it. Find out how exactly I did it. I had 2 kids, total hysterectomy, and I scaled my business all in the same time while losing a major family member, while moving, while husband was alcoholic, all this stuff. Regained my health, balanced my hormones, got a better body than ever, magazine cover and all. CaseyShip.com/register. Tell them.
She is awesome.
Well, I'm so happy that he thinks so, because I'm the only one that you've had, Grady. You don't have anybody to compare me to.
Nope. I probably didn't have good parents in my other life.
In your other life? Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, is there anything you want to say to these parents watching that their 6-year-old may be thinking? Do you want your mommy and daddy to be happy? Do you like seeing your mommy and daddy work out?
Say that do what I said and have fun and spend time with your kid.
Take care of yourself first so that you can spend time with them. It's not going to happen. It's going to be spoiled milk. You're not going to want to spend time with them if you're tired. Got it? CaseyShip.com/register.
Bye.
This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required, so hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.